Podketeers.
Baseball, give me the ball, 'cause I'm gonna hit it. Baseball.
I mean, that's more like the basketball song that you're just adding baseball lyrics to, but
yes,
okay.
that's exactly what I'm doing. Baseball. And then it's the stuff, and now we're in the FGP episode now, because we just started it. I'm still singing.
Hello, FGP Squad. Welcome to your portion of this episode draft. We hope that you enjoyed the teams that we've put together. If you're listening to this on separate days or a little bit apart from the last episode or from the main part of the episode, let's do a quick rundown here of our team selections. So,
Melissa, list your own team. That way Heyzen doesn't have to talk for 1 million times. The ones we've already done already.
Yes.
Okay. So, its pitcher is Hank the Octopus. I have on first, She-Hulk. Second, I have Luisa from Encanto. Third, I have Clarabelle the cow. I have shortstop. I have my list all over, so excuse me.
Oh, that's okay.
So shortstop, Vanellope Von Sweets. I have in left field. No, excuse me, center field.
Designated hitter was your next one.
Designated hitter. Just kidding.
That's
See,
okay.
I'm gonna have to take a picture to kind of
prove.
That's
okay.
Like, proof.
So you're fine. You good.
Okay, designated hitter. Maleficent as the dragon. And now it's
your field.
Center, left. All right,
yep,
cool.
Yep.
Center, Yao. Left field, Ling. And in right field, Shampoo.
There you go.
Yeah. And then who was your umpire?
Oh, my catcher. Sheesh. Duh, how do I forget this? Indiana Jones.
And your umpire.
And my umpire is Pete the Cat.
Pete the Cat.
Yeah. My pitcher is real life baseball player Jim Morris from the movie Rookie, the 2002 hit film The Rookie from Walt Disney Pictures. My catcher is from the Muppets, Rolf. First base, Elastigirl. Second base, Nerd Hulk. That's his name, Nerd Hulk. Third base, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Shortstop, we have Dashel Parr. My designated hitter is the Genie. Center field, Tigger. T-I-double-G-R. Right field, Reed Richards. Left field, Wreck-It Ralph. My umpire is Chief Flight Attendant Patrick. And I got my water boy, Bobby Boucher.
Bobby Boucher. That's right. High quality H2O.
And then what do you guys?
All right. My pitcher is Elsa. My catcher is Sully from Monsters, Inc. First base is Baymax in armored form. Second base is Mr. Dashel Parr himself, Dash. Third base is Hercules. Shortstop is Aladdin, the riffraff street rat. In the DH designated hitter position, we have Maui himself. Center field is Tarzan. Right field is Peter Pan. In left field, I have Punzi herself. And then as my umpire, we have somebody that's strict, fair, and hated by everyone. Judge Jean-Claude Van Frollo himself.
You think he's fair, Heyzen?
He sure is. I mean, as an umpire, he'll have to be, or else Winnie the Pooh will have to take over. Right. So he's his backup, so he better do his job fairly. All right, so we are going to get into our additional team staff. So we're going to start off with Bat Boy. Mel, kick us off.
Woo, Bat Boy. I kind of just went simple because I was like, I don't know who to. I don't know. My brain was just farting. So I decided, all right, let's go with someone little, someone adorable, someone close to my heart, Miguelito from Coco.
Okay. I like it.
Small boy, Miguel.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Miguel Ito.
Miguelito.
That's how I'm writing him down.
That's like
with the Ito.
That's like Artuito.
With the Ito?
Little Arthur. My Bat Boy is not Little Arthur. I went a different direction. I've seen them do this in baseball. My Bat Boy is Doug from Up.
I love it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Doug from Doug. I was going do 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 do.
That's why.
do.
That's Disney's Doug. That's yeah, exactly. Yes, no, Doug the dog from Up.
Right, I like
it. Yes, they got bat dogs. That happens.
I like
I'm
it.
sure.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're
seen it.
retrieving a ball, so
Yeah, no bat. They're retrieving a bat.
well, they can also retrieve the ball. It's fine.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. So for my Bat Boy, I wanted somebody that fit the part. I'm going with Lego Batman Will Arnett.
That's
Can I do that? Can I? No,
No.
Not Disney. Damn it.
I think-
Okay, it's okay. Just a crossover. What if we just need him for this one episode?
right.
Still no. All right, fine. No Lego Batman.
Darkness. No parents.
No, my real Bat Boy selection is somebody that I feel is always ready to help, somebody who's just loyal and would be super enthusiastic to help out with this task. I'm going to go with Olaf.
That's a good one.
Hey, yeah.
I like Olaf as a Bat Boy. That's fun.
Olaf is my Bat Boy.
That's very fun. I like that.
I like
right.
that.
Let's go with Owner.
All right, owner.
Owner. This one made me giggle too, because it's like, who do I choose? And
Ooh, I got
so
good.
Lego Batman.
It's not Batman. You're blowing your mic
I'm,
out there, bud.
I know.
I know.
I'm like, okay, I'm going with all these high energy, strong, funny characters and whatnot. And I'm like, usually the owner, sad to say, they're usually boring. So I'm like, I don't consider this person boring, but I think it's hilarious. And I picked Roz from Monsters
Roz.
Inc.
Oh my God, that'd be so good.
Roz. I'm writing these down too.
Like you could just see her just getting the trophy and being like, so,
Yeah.
yep.
All right.
I was trying to think of somebody that had some business sense. A wheeling and dealing. Maybe can borrow his cousin's car. Maybe needs to get some camels at some point. My owner is Sala. Sala owns my baseball team.
Okay.
I love it.
All right.
I was like, where is he going with camels?
Careful,
He's
they
to play his
spit.
cousin.
And
for
that's
his
where
car.
I went.
Careful, they spit. So, not a bad choice there. Not a bad
Yeah.
choice.
Sala.
Okay, so for my owner, all I could think was, "Here comes the money." So I'm choosing Shane McMahon as my owner. I'm kidding. That was his theme song when he was wrestling.
Yep.
I wanted somebody that I think could represent the team because the team owners always have to have millions and millions of dollars. So who's got the money? Who's got the money bin? I'm gonna go with Uncle Scrooge.
Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge McDuck.
McDuck.
Uncle Scrooge.
Uncle Scrooge.
Unless he, hopefully he ain't screwed you with like.
Yeah, but I don't know if you're going to be able
prices and
to.
stuff.
I'm not going to be
It's
able to
okay.
afford all those players because Scrooge isn't going to want to spend none of his money.
Deferred payments on their contracts over 10 years.
I see how it is.
Return on
That's
his
the
investment.
way to do it. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, he
Who's
wouldn't
got the
invest-
money to do the deferred contracts? It's Uncle Scrooge.
He wouldn't get
Yeah.
into business if he didn't think it was going to make him
That
some
is
money.
true.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. All
There you
right.
go.
Okay. Coach.
Coach. Oh, okay. So coach, I'm like, usually coaches are like on the side of either first or second. So I'm like, I need someone that's like, who's animated. Someone who has to be animated. Because, when they're running from third home, they're usually like using their arms to tell them to go this way or whatever. So I thought this person was awesome with like flailing, so I'm putting Jack Sparrow.
Oh. That's funny.
Like it would be funny.
I can imagine him super drunk and just being like, "Look, just hit the ball, okay? Just as long as you make contact, we can go drink the rum after. It's fine. Just hit the ball."
And like I could see like him like trying to spook out other players and stuff. So yeah.
That's funny.
Nice.
My coach is Hayden Fox, coach from the TV show Coach. No, I'm just kidding. That is not true. I spent this time
Real
looking...
guy number 2.
No, that's that's the TV show Coach, which is what.
Yeah, but that's real guy number 2 because you have Jim Morris as your first real guy.
I don't think he's a real guy. It's just a TV show called Coach. I don't think it's based on a real guy. Anyway, that's not my coach. I just spent this time looking up to see if ABC owned Coach, which it aired on ABC, so that counts.
Well, there you go.
Doesn't matter. My real coach, gotta get somebody that's giving some good advice, right? You gotta rally the team. Sometimes you gotta pitch it hard and get it into the groove. I pick Doc Hudson as my coach.
Ooh, solid
Nice.
choice.
Doc Hudson.
Solid
my
choice.
And if he's busy, then coach from Coach.
Coach from Coach. Oh, man, that's a good choice.
Yeah.
I mean, I like my choice, but that's a solid one, too. That is solid. Okay. So, like you, I thought that my coach should be somebody wise and inspirational and, like, really has to be able to teach the team life lessons and really, drop some knowledge when the going gets tough. Who better than Mufasa?
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good. Hey, you know what? One of the wisest ones out there.
Right.
Hey, that voice can
Clearly
command a
wiser
room.
than mine.
That's right. Everything the light touches is where you should hit the ball.
Yep.
All the way out there.
That direction.
Hit it into the sun, son.
Hit it in. That's right. Do what he's saying. Just go ahead and hit the ball.
Savvy.
Let's see who's next. Manager.
Okay, so this one I got on a whim because one, I forgot this one. So here's my train of thought. We need someone who could convince the other players to do their job. Mm-hmm. And who else was able to convince 3 little knuckleheads to snap out of it and do the job? Jack Skellington. And I'm talking about Lock, Shock, and Barrel. So I'm thinking he would be the one to scare everybody into their pants. I'm trying to not say certain words because I'm like,
Sure.
it's so easy. But I'm like,
Yep.
eh.
We're Podketeers after.
Yeah.
hours.
That's right. This is only on Patreon. That's all right.
true.
We could just like
I'm so used to it, right?
Oh boy. So you got Jack Skellington,
Yep.
Mr. Skeleton Man himself.
Yep.
My manager, we've got another overlap here in a different category here. My manager, for many of the same reasons, also needs to put the fear of who what into the stuff and be honor paperwork and everything else. My manager is Roz.
Nice. I can see Roz as a manager as well.
Yep.
Yeah, solid choice. Excuse me. Okay. So for my manager, I wanted somebody who was a good leader, who could really keep a team together, be able to also give those pep talks, remind everyone that, you have to work together, remind them that they are not toys. Woody from Toy Story.
Hey, good. You know what?
I like it.
Sheriff Woody.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's pretty inspirational. Tell you what.
Reminding everyone they are not toys. And then dropping to the floor.
And then there's a snake in his boot.
And there's a snake in his boot, yeah.
Pretty good.
Let's
I like
see.
it.
We got Mascot next.
Mascot.
Oh, yeah. Mascot. Ooh. Okay, so this one, when thinking of a mascot, it's like I wanted someone that could be, well, I guess like someone that has to catch everyone's attention, cute, blue, will break a bat, chaos. So we're picking Stitch.
Stitch.
Yeah. Great choice.
There you go.
Yep.
Can eat the bat. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Can you imagine TPing the whole stadium and stuff?
There you go. I when I was thinking about mascot, I think I got it into my head that this was like the team, like because there's like the mascot and then there's like the team like
Name?
logo character, like, and there's most of the time one and the same, but sometimes they are not. So it's like I don't know, like the Phillies logo is like a P, and then they have the fanatic or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm changing mine. I originally picked. I was like, this would be a good logo, and I'd originally picked Chubby from Runaway Railway.
That's
cute.
good.
But for the in-park mascot, I'm not picking that because now I'm thinking about the way Melissa thought about it as like the mascot that's in the stands, doing all the fun games and all that stuff. So for that reason, I pick my man Roger
Yo
Rabbit.
soy bird.
Roger would be good.
I picked
Rabbit's
Roger
good.
Rabbit is my mascot.
That's a solid
I had
choice.
both of them there, and then that really pushed me over the edge. Roger Rabbit.
Hey.
You can't get any more, fun and silly,
Entertaining.
entertaining than Roger Rabbit.
So this is kind of where the re-editing happened for me, right? This is one of the positions where some re-editing happened because originally my first choice for mascot was actually the capital city goofball from The Simpsons.
Aww.
Okay.
And then I thought, no, I want Dancing Homer as
There you
my
go.
mascot.
Right.
And then I thought, no, but I want to keep this like Disney animation, which is why I took out the Marvel and the Star Wars.
Right.
So
Aw.
similar to Melissa, I wanted somebody fierce and fun and chaotic and stuff. So I went with Stitch.
Nice.
As my mascot as well, because I just thought like Stitch can look fierce on a jersey, but could also be very lovable.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So if we do this again, I'm probably gonna go with Dancing Homer as my selection because Homer as a mascot was like, you know what I mean? It was
Right,
just
yeah.
iconic
Yeah.
for that episode. But since I'm keeping my list very Disney this time around, I'm gonna go with Stitch as well.
There you go.
I love it. Fantastic choice.
Thank you. Same. Okay, so we have our national anthem singer.
Yes. Oh, I was excited about this one too. I had two people in mind, and I'm like, okay, who could really do this? I loved my first choice, but when I thought about this other person, I'm like, we'd go to church. And I ain't religious. So I chose Mama Odie.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep.
That would
Mama
be,
Odie.
a Jennifer Lewis national anthem. I don't think you
That's
could.
pretty damn
Exactly.
iconic,
there you
man.
go.
It was between her
damn
and
iconic.
Tiana, and I was like, oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
I went for the how do I want to say, the millennial sympathy pick here for my national anthem. So my national anthem singer is Powerline.
Yes!
Oh, wow.
That is awesome.
Okay. That's whoo. All right. I mean, the rationale behind my national anthem singer, I wanted to just show some love to the very first soundtrack I remember ever learning from front to back. And just enjoying the music from that film. So I have to give it up for my girl Ariel as my national anthem singer.
Hey, there you go. You know what? Number one hits.
Yeah.
Part of your world. There you go.
That's right.
How fun.
Yeah, I like that one. All right. So for our play-by-play announcer, who would you select as your play-by-play announcer?
I'm laughing because this would be so much fun. This would be a dream if this were to happen. So for me, like listening to a baseball game, the person has to, of course, know what they're talking about, but also be fun. Like I want to be able to listen to you, have fun with you, like with the game and reaction and all that stuff, right?
Right.
So who would give the most, as you would say, spice, and then the bluntness and the fabulous? Huh?
Nothing.
No. I am talking about Miss Piggy.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's pretty
Piggy's
good.
a great choice.
So, keeping in that vein, I'm not a big fan of baseball. So if I gotta listen to this darn thing, it's better be funny. It better be sarcastic. I don't really care what's going on in the baseball game. So who cares? My announcer is a duo of Statler and Waldorf.
Oh, that's so good.
That is good.
Nice.
I'm serious. Like if we would see like Muppets take over baseball, that'd be fun.
Right, just the Muppets.
That would be so
announcer.
good. Hey, look at that dragon.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny. Okay, so we have some overlap on our list, Andrew, because for my play-by-play announcer, I felt the same. I felt like I needed somebody that was quick-witted, really energetic, somebody that I thought would add a little bit of pizzazz with maybe some impressions and stuff or some sound effects during the game. So for my color commentator, I would select the Genie.
There you go. Hey, you can't do any better than that.
Yeah.
Just imagine the Genie. That's pretty dang good.
Yeah.
I like that.
I did have some other ideas that were not part of our original list. I would like, so in most sports, before and after the game, you always have like the person that's, interviewing and stuff like that. You have your little sideline reporter and stuff. I thought of it earlier, but do you have an idea who you would place as your sideline reporter?
Yeah. Only because it would be so hilarious on screen. Mike Wazowski, and you just see the microphone like this.
Good. That's so good.
Like you would see the player, but that's it.
My God, he's being blocked by like the bug or the logo of the team and stuff, and all you see is an arm with a microphone.
Yep.
It's so good. I didn't even think about that. I thought of one, but for a completely different reason. Should I say mine, Andrew, while you're still thinking?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Okay, so since you were both mentioning Muppets, it made me think of Sesame Street and the reporter that Kermit the Frog used to play. So for my sideline reporter, I would have Kermit the Frog.
Nice, that's a solid one.
I'm gonna I'm gonna this is the first thing that came to my head. So I'm gonna do the weather guy from Family Guy.
The guy that's like, it's
Ollie
cold.
with sports. Yeah, it's cold.
What's his name?
I
Ollie.
think it's like Ollie with the Let's see.
Yeah.
Ollie Family.
Ollie Williams.
Ollie Williams is my my
That's funny.
interviewee. It's the first thing that popped in my head. So that's what we get.
I like
so
it.
All right. Any other positions that you would fill in before we do a recap of these players, or the additional staff rather?
I'm just surprised that we actually got through this and was able to come up with a baseball team and practically an organization.
Yeah, we got the whole thing.
It was fun.
Soup to nuts.
I know. Mel, do you have an idea of who would be your Bobby Boucher? I know Andrew said we could like share Bobby, but who would be your water boy, or do you have an idea?
This is so dark humor for me. I don't know why. I know water and electricity don't mix, but I would put a tray on R2D2.
Little Arthur. That's a great. Hey, he did it in Return of the Jedi. There was a little tray on him, right?
All right. Yeah.
I can't remember.
Let's see. I'm gonna look him up.
Look it up. But that's all I thought of was like,
Jabba.
who would just cut the circle, put on top.
Little
Yeah,
Arthur.
there's a little tray on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got a little tray.
There
That's
we go.
funny.
And
with
it's
the
got
drinks
little
on the
cups
side
on
and the
it.
bottle and stuff. Yeah.
I swear I didn't remember that.
Melissa, you got it right on the nose. Who can hold water? Little Arthur. He
Wow.
sure can.
Little Arthur.
You got a separate one,
so-
Heyzen? Good idea.
I mean, I couldn't decide between two. I'll let you guys decide who the choice should be. But just for comedic value, I would either choose Dopey, because I just think it would be hilarious watching him trying to manage the water. But also for comedic value and just due to his size, I would potentially go with Forky. So it's one or the
those
other.
are good.
I think would be funny choices as
I
Water
think
Boy.
Dopey can at least hold the water.
All right, we'll go with Dopey.
I think Dopey would be cute, yeah.
So Dopey would be my Water Boy.
There you go. That's pretty good. I like that.
And then the only other position that I thought earlier was the you always have like a former player. Like I was saying, I'm primarily thinking, I've been watching a lot of the Pat McAfee show recently because the WrestleMania connection and stuff like that. But I've been watching some interviews. And I always think of these sports shows. One where poor Shaq just had to run off the stage recently because he was like, "Whoo, poor guy! It's got to be all that olive oil."
I've been
drinking olive oil. It's got to be all that olive oil over there. Yeah, that's probably it. Just keep going without me. Just keep going. Poor guy. But all of those guys are former players, right? Like it's just color commentators, former players. The only guy that I thought, and I think there's some overlap here, kind of, but not really. Is I would go with Kronk as a former player that's just commenting. It's like, yeah, when I used to play the game, it's blah, 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 and this and that, and this is how we used to play, and, nobody was good as me, but now I'm a color commentator.
Right. That makes me think of, unless, Melissa, do you have one that you think of immediately?
No, but I was going to cheat because this is the only person I know as a baseball player.
Okay, you go.
Casey.
That's exactly what I was gonna say too.
Nice.
Casey at bat. That's what I was thinking of.
So what you made me think of is like, when I was looking up my list originally, I was like, yes, baseball, Casey at bat or at the bat, and I go, I don't remember ever watching this. I should watch this because maybe he's a good and then you watch it, and the whole thing is he's very bad at baseball. So, of course, very bad at baseball would then end up being a color commentator.
Yeah.
So that's funny. I also, just for the voice, if Melissa...
Ooh, there we go.
Oh, now you're at the bottom.
Welcome back.
What a day! We had one on me on the other one, and you on this one.
I don't want to be the next one.
That you came
Knocking on wood.
back faster than I did. Just for the voice, I was trying to figure out. I almost just tried to find any Morgan Freeman character that played or that was in a Disney movie.
Oh,
and he was
man.
in the movie The Nutcracker and the Four Realms as Drosselmeyer. So if I had to pick and I wanted Morgan Freeman, that would be my pick.
You
It's
just
not bad.
Unlock
hit something for me.
Melissa?
Yes, and if Miss Piggy ever needs to go on break or whatever, How did I forget Samuel L. Jackson? How?
Just
How?
Nick Fury.
Fury as the
Yeah.
How
I mean,
spicy would that be?
there you go.
It's Nick Fury, but with his like
Or-
snakes on a plane persona.
Or
Yep.
Mace Windu.
yeah. Or Mace
No.
Windu.
That's too nice.
But I mean, he's super sassy and all the other
Right.
as Nick Fury and as
Yeah.
his snakes on a
Frozone,
plane
yeah.
persona as Frozone. Yeah.
Yeah, these
That-
monkey
yeah,
fighting
that's-
snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
On this Monday to Friday plane.
My favorite TV
okay.
of all time.
So let's go down our list one more time here. So, Bat Boy, owner, coach, manager, mascot, national anthem singer. I know we had some last minute random picks at the end, but Mel, why don't you recap those for us?
Oof. Okay. You're gonna have
Bat
to help me
Boy.
with the list because I
Bat
just
Boy.
Bat
okay,
Boy.
Bat Boy. Thank
Little
you.
Batman.
Bat Boy is Miguelito from Coco,
Owner.
and
Owner. I'm
Owner,
reminding
thank
of your
you.
list. Yes.
Roz from Monsters Inc.
Coach.
Coach is Captain Jack Sparrow.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Manager.
Manager. Thank you. Jack Skellington.
Mascot.
My mascot is Stitch, of course.
Stitch.
National anthem singer.
And my singer would be Mama Odie.
And your announcer.
And my announcer. Jeez, I keep forgetting this list. Miss Piggy
Miss
for the win.
Piggy. And then
But-
and then we had the interviewer.
We had
thing
we had
with
the
Oh, yeah.
sideline reporter and then water boy.
So my sideline reporter would be Mike Wazowski,
Mike Wazowski.
and my water boy is R2D2.
Little Arthur.
Yeah.
All right. My let's see. I'm right. Sorry, I was changing the name. My Bat Boy is Doug from Up. My owner is Sala. My coach is Doc Hudson. Manager is Roz. My mascot is Roger Rabbit. National anthem is being sung by Powerline. My announcer team is Statler and Waldorf. My sideline reporter is Ollie Williams from Family Guy. And my water boy, as discussed before, is Bobby Boucher.
They're playing baseball.
I know it's a football movie, but whatever.
Whatevers. It's sports.
All right, so my Bat Boy is Olaf. My owner is Scrooge McDuck. My coach would be Mufasa. Ooh. My manager would be Woody, Sheriff Woody. Our mascot would be Stitch. And the national anthem singer would be Ariel. And then my play-by-play announcer would be the Genie. My sideline reporter would be Kermit the Frog here. My water boy would be Dopey. And then just to throw it in, my former player turned analyst would be Kronk.
All right.
Providing
And Melissa
player
has Casey
play-by-play.
at the bat, and I picked Morgan Freeman's character,
Morgan
Drosselmeyer from The Nutcracker in the Four Realms, because
Yes.
I'm a crazy person.
You know who else could have been good as that like really bad player for me? I don't know if you remember or ever watched Boy Meets World, but there was a baseball player that Eric used to like, who was horrible. His name was Teddy Beanbag Bagwell, and he got the name because he was always getting hit by the ball.
Okay.
So that's another good
There you
choice if I
go.
wanted to go with somebody that was bad.
Canon
for the commentator.
baseball player, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
All right. Well, this was super fun.
It was.
I'm
glad I
ready to
brought it
do
up.
this again. Yeah, I know we talked about it in the main episode, but the idea of coming up with a rival team for our current team, I think, would be like the next phase of this draft. And then we could do other sports as well, like because you know, maybe we could do a hockey team, quack quack quack, in Orange Country. But we'll see.
This stitching on this shirt is so...
I could go 15 minutes talking about the stitching on a shirt. Yeah. The stitching of this shirt is Stitch. I like it. All right. Any final thoughts before we wrap up the FGP portion of this one?
I don't know. FGP, you guys are cool. I don't know how you end this thing.
Cool
Thank
cats,
you.
cool kittens.
Cool cats and cool
Yup.
kittens. They're all there.
Well, I think in FGP fashion, I think we should end the episode with your common ending on this one, Andrew.
Oh yeah, I forgot. So yeah, the common ending. We haven't done this in a while, but I just remembered since you reminded me that. Okay, this is the end. Bye.